Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this channel. And today we're going to talk about Teenage P79, which is Oliver and Company. This is an animated musical comedy film produced by Walt Disney Feature Animation and released in 1988, the 23rd film in the Disney Animated Classics lineup. And it is loosely based on the 1827 Charles Dickens novel Oliver Twist. In the busy streets of New York City, a lonely little kitten named Oliver struggles to survive on his own. One day, while rummaging through a trash can for food, he meets a gang of Streetwise dogs led by the sly but loyal Dodger. When Dodger learns that Oliver has nowhere to go, he reluctantly lets the kitten join his pack. Together, they steal food from the supermarkets, play music on the street corners, and roam the city with carefree charm. Oliver soon becomes an integral part of the gang and learns the ways of the street from his new friends. But one day, Oliver is adopted by a kind rich girl named Jenny. For the first time, Oliver experiences what it's like to have a real home and family. He enjoys the comforts of a soft bed, plenty of food, and most importantly, unconditional love. However, Oliver can't help but feel a sense of guilt over leaving his dog friends behind. Despite their rough exterior, the dogs have become Oliver's surrogate family, and he misses them dearly. Meanwhile, an evil and greedy criminal named Winston, who has a grudge against Jenny's father, plots to kidnap her and demand a large ransom. With the help of his dim-witted accomplice, Francis, Winston sets a trap to lure Jenny away from her home. As fate would have it, Oliver, now living a life of luxury, happens to stumble upon Winston and Francis's plot. Realizing that his old gang may be the only ones who can help him stop Winston, Oliver escapes from his pampered life and returns to the streets. Upon reuniting with his dog friends, Oliver informs them about Winston's plan, and they hatch a daring rescue mission. Dodger, with his street smarts and natural leadership abilities, takes charge of the operation. He rallies the pack and devises a strategy to infiltrate Winston's hideout and save Jenny. Along the way, they encounter various obstacles and run-ins with Winston's goons, but the dog's resourcefulness and quick thinking help them evade danger. As they close in on Winston's hideout, the dogs split up into two teams. One group led by Dodger sneaks into the building and searches for Jenny, while the other, led by Tito, creates a diversion outside. The search team faces booby traps and close calls, but eventually finds Jenny tied up in an abandoned apartment. Meanwhile, Tito's team manages to distract Winston and his men, giving the search team enough time to rescue Jenny. A thrilling chase ensues as the dogs try to lead Winston and his men away from the hideout. A high-speed game of cat and mouse takes place through the streets and alleys of the city. Dodger, with his agility and knowledge of the streets, manages to outmaneuver Winston, leading him and his goons on a wild goose chase. The police arrive on the scene, alerted by Tito's team, and apprehend Winston and his men, bringing an end to their villainous scheme. Jenny is overjoyed to be rescued and reunites with her family. She is grateful for Oliver and the dog's bravery and kindness. Oliver, now realizing that he belongs with his dog family, decides to stay with them on the streets rather than return to the comfortable life of luxury. The film concludes with a rousing musical number as Oliver and his dog friends celebrate their victory and reaffirm their bond of friendship and loyalty. So let's get started. We'll begin with the main character, Oliver. Oliver is a small, scrappy, and adventurous ginger kitten with white paws and a white bib. He is known for his curiosity, resilience, and determination. Oliver is a very sweet and friendly kitten who quickly makes friends with the other animals he meets on the street. He is also brave and resourceful, often finding clever ways to solve problems and outsmart his enemies. Despite his rough start in life, Oliver has a positive attitude and a kind heart. He is quick to forgive and is always willing to help those in need. Oliver's character development throughout the film is significant. He goes from being a naive and vulnerable kitten to becoming a brave and confident young cat. He learns the importance of friendship, loyalty, and family, and ultimately chooses to stay with his dog family rather than live a life of luxury. Next, we have Dodger, who is a smart and charming dog that serves as the leader of the pack. Dodger is a smooth talker who can charm his way into or out of just about any situation. He is also a skilled fighter and is not afraid to stand up for himself and his friends. Despite his tough exterior, Dodger has a soft spot for Oliver and the other animals in the pack. He is a natural leader who is respected and admired by the other dogs. Dodger's character is a mix of street smarts and worldliness, but underneath it all, he has a good heart and a strong sense of loyalty. Jenny is a kind and compassionate rich girl who adopts Oliver. She is known for her generosity, empathy, and love for animals. Jenny is a responsible pet owner who takes good care of Oliver and provides him with a loving home. She is also a loyal friend and is always there for those she cares about. Jenny's character embodies the values of kindness, compassion, and responsibility. She is a role model for young viewers, demonstrating the importance of treating others with empathy and understanding. Winston is the main antagonist of the film. He's a greedy and power-hungry criminal who plots to kidnap Jenny for ransom. Winston is driven by his own selfish interests and is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve his goals. He is ruthless and cunning, but also stupid and arrogant. Winston's character serves as a foil to Oliver and the dog's heroic actions, highlighting the importance of kindness and compassion. His downfall at the hands of the police emphasizes the consequences of pursuing a life of crime and selfishness. The supporting characters in Oliver and Company are equally memorable. Toto, a tough but lovable bulldog, is the muscle of the dog pack. He is loyal and protective of his friends and is always ready to fight. At the same time, he is also sensitive and caring, especially towards the younger members of the pack. There's also Francis, Winston's dim-witted and goofy accomplice. He is a bumbling character who often makes mistakes that cause chaos and confusion. His comedic relief and slapstick humor provide some lighthearted moments in the film. Additionally, the film features a colorful cast of supporting characters, including the wise and quirky blind piano-playing cat, Scat Cat, and the playful alley cat, Jenny's mother, Georgina, who is initially opposed to her daughter keeping a stray cat. The animation in Oliver and Company is top-notch, capturing the energy and excitement of New York City in the 1980s. The character designs are charming and expressive, particularly the anthropomorphic animals who are depicted with human-like features and emotions. The backgrounds are detailed and immersive, transporting viewers to the bustling streets and alleyways of the Big Apple. Animation as attention to detail and visual flair contribute to the film's overall appeal and create a memorable cinematic experience. The music in Oliver and Company is an integral part of the film, featuring a blend of original songs and covers of classic tunes. The soundtrack includes popular songs such as Once Upon a Time in New York City, I'll Make a Man Out of You, and Good Company. The songs are well integrated into the storyline, advancing the plot and enhancing the emotional impact of key scenes. The voice acting is excellent, with the talented cast bringing the characters to life. The chemistry between the voice actors is palpable, particularly in the scenes involving the dog pack. Their interactions are both humorous and heartwarming, creating a strong sense of camaraderie. Overall, Oliver and Company is a delightful and entertaining film that combines elements of adventure, comedy, and drama. Its themes of friendship, loyalty, and family resonate with audiences of all ages. The film's engaging storyline, memorable characters, beautiful animation, and catchy music make it a standout in the Disney animated canon. Whether you're watching it for the first time or revisiting a childhood favorite, Oliver and Company is sure to leave you with a warm feeling in your heart and a newfound appreciation for the bond between animals and humans. And that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to show your support. Until next time, take care and keep on humming.